Hey guys, Fusion back here with the last part of Luca stream here. We just finished up the Blitzball stream and we won. Yay! And got our lovely Strength Sphere. That's so usable and so useful at this stage of the game, let me tell you. Sarcasm. But now we're done with the Blitzball game. And we're going to continue on a little bit more action-packed for this part, followed by an intensely long dialogue section and spoilers and, you know, plot twists in the story. And yay! And Oren's back. That's about where it's at. And also in the party, joining me is my cousin, Skill Switch. So you'll hear him on and off during the stream because he's also playing Final Fantasy. He just started a new game. He's a noob. But... But all right, here we go. And I told them, Skill, on you're going to hear my mic on and off during this because I don't like to vape through the mic. Yeah. Trying to cut out all the unnecessary sounds.
Keep my damn volume low.
No, you're good. Yeah, you're good. So here at this part, you see all these nice little Sahajins are back, and now we got to fight like 30 of them and go through all that kind of stuff. So I think we can just one-shot them, though, with all of us. I'm not sure if we can't. I will use Cheer just so we can one-shot everything. But I'm pretty sure. I know Titus can. I don't think Waka can. No, I was wrong. Waka's actually doing more damage than me. Holy crap. Leveled him up pretty good. It's very simple. One-shots then throughout everything here. So, of course, here's when you start to really utilize your CB window on the right-hand side. See which ones come first. Of course, most of the time when you just start, they're all going to get a turn. But here we're going to knock out the two of them. But you'll start to see that more and more keep regenerating, so to speak. Like 2 more may come in here, or 3. There you go. Yeah, no real reason to heal or anything here. I mean, they're not going to deal that much damage, so just run it through. Skill, I literally just got your text. It's ridiculous. Sent that at 9:02. It's now 9:41. Like, come on, phone. Alright, so that's the end of the little battle scene there. Now we're actually going to go up top. We're going to be able to see Oren. And then we're going to go and fight with Oren. A very
What's happening?
nonchalant fight, so to speak, with Oren here. So you get into a battle with this one ding-dong dude over here, and he just one-shots him and keeps walking. Like, what? Like, this monster looks so intimidating. Oren just smirks, pulls his arm out of his sleeve. See? Puts his feet into position. So you're thinking this is going to be an intense fight, right? It's pretty sick. Finally, we get some competition. Ready? Oren, attack. Goodbye. Well, that sucked.
So, you do know him?
Yeah, best guardian there ever was.
And we've all faced this guy before. We faced him in Besaid, the Garuda. So, you know, we'll go ahead and attack first. Let him do his move. Walker's gonna dark attack, and that's it. You know, you can power break him if you want with Orin. I believe he's got that. Dark attack is really the main course. Yep. So power break, and then just slash away, and it's simple. And then after this fight comes the nice little cinematic with Seymour, and that just begins an abundance of talking, if you will. You know, between Orin and Yuna. Or Orin and Titus and Yuna, and then everybody else chimes in. You see all the Besaid Aurochs. So, really, there's nothing else for me to say on this part of the Luca, because this is it, really. It's a very short section. I just heard Titus yelling on your game. What's he yelling at?
At the Raj Temple.
No. All right. Well, that's it. Not much else left to do now. Now I'm going to enjoy my vape. Before you, when you started that game, did you talk to that lady in pink to get your potions? Age? Yeah. Do you know that it took me up until about, I don't know, 3 months ago to realize that you can get potions from that girl? I didn't know that. No, I did not know that. Yeah, it is. You know why? It's just because it doesn't show up in the book. That's considered an obtainable item. You know what I mean? So for the longest of time, I based my knowledge around the book. And then about 3 months ago is when I really started considering doing the Ultimate Challenge. And that's when I started going online and reviewing all the guides, especially Zen Mato's guide. And that's when I started to realize items that were not really in the book. I mean, it's only a couple of them, like the X potion that you'll find here soon once you're done defeating Geo Sengeo and you go into that big room to light the fire. There's an X potion in there I didn't know about. Yeah. I'm stupid.
God, now. Well, that's up top or whatever.
No, it's still on the ground floor. It's just instead of going,
Oh, it's in the corner, right?
yeah, it's in the corner. Yeah. All right, guys, we just saved here. You know, and here's the alternate replay or the alternate scene with Waka and the Besaid Aurochs. If you win, he's holding the big ass trophy here. Otherwise, he's just standing there, you know, with nothing in his hands.
Yeah, but
Come on, look sharp. The Blitz season just started. Don't make those faces, yeah?
Man, I may even be able to get through the entire Operation Mihen section tonight. Skill.
Well,
That'd be nice.
see ya, boys.
Yeah.
Luca's probably the biggest part of the thing. Like,
Literally, it's the longest part. Yeah.
Long.
I can't hear you.
Slow.
Well, really, it's just a lot of running around. I mean, it's got its parts, of course, where you can run and battle and stuff like that, but the dialogue is really what takes up the most time.
Never
So
liked long goodbyes anyway. Sorry for making
this
you
is the
wait,
one video of the stream I'm going to have to
Some
put mature
promises to
content.
keep, yeah? From now on, I'm your full-time guardian.
Then welcome back, Sir Waka.
Welcome back, Sir Waka.
Good to have you with us.
Hey. It's good to be back, yeah?
I love Waka's accent.
So, any news on what happened?
Not really. We don't know where the fiends came from. Maester Micah is safe and sound, thanks to Maester Seymour. That's about it.
Maester Seymour's Aeon. It was so powerful.
Hey, you! Don't just stand there!
Great.
All of this is your fault! Getting swallowed by sin, ending up here in Spira, not being able to go back to Xanark, and everything! I'm telling you, it's all your fault!
Game and doing this boss fight at the beginning.
Who, Geo or Click?
Geo.
Yeah,
I healed myself, I don't know how many times till I realized
Who are you
Yeah.
anyway?
what was on in that fight.
You knew
Yeah,
my old man, didn't you?
indeed.
Yeah.
And you also knew Eunice's
It's
father?
funny, man. I've been really,
Hey, man,
like
there's
today,
no way.
going
That's just
over
impossible.
creating the
Nothing
Facebook page, the
impossible
Twitter
about it.
page, and
Jacked,
the YouTube
Prosper,
channel.
and I.
I really went over in my head a
Together
lot of
we
things of
defeated Sin
what's to come
10
after I'm
years
done,
ago.
because I'll finish this
Then I
whole
went to Xanark
walkthrough well
where I
before
watched over
Destiny's expansion comes out. You know, I mean,
So that
I mean,
one
hell,
day,
I can
I
stream
could
during the
bring you
day
to
and
Spira.
get probably to, if I wanted to tomorrow, I
Why
probably
did it
could
have to
reach
be me?
Jack asked me to.
Sanubia Desert.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Is
then
he alive?
if I wanted to, I possibly could just do a run
It
through and
depends
complete
on
the
what
game
you
by
mean
Sunday.
by alive.
Oh, yeah.
But you
He
know,
is
I
no
thought
longer
about in
human.
the next game I'm going to do a
But then
100% walkthrough on
I
is going to
felt
be Final
something
Fantasy
object
VII.
There in that shell.
But I'm
With you.
debating if I want to do it
You must have
on the
felt it
port
when
or
you
if I want to
came in
wait till
contact
March of
with
next
Sin.
year when the remake comes out.
Alright.
So,
It can't be.
It is. Sin is Jacked.
spoiler. So here in the stream you find out that Sin is actually Titus's
No,
dad.
that's ridiculous! No way! I
So
don't believe
that's a
you.
huge part. This is one of my favorite dialogue sections here. Of course, it shows
But it
you
is
know
the truth.
very good storylines here,
You'll
and
see
this is
for yourself.
ultimately what I love most about Final Fantasy X is
Come with
the
me.
actual storyline. The creators of this game
If I say
sure
no,
could have did a little bit more
Every story
when it
must
came
have
to the
an ending.
battles and how easy
I
the
don't
game
care about the
actually
stories.
is. But then again, we wouldn't be able to do our ultimate challenges that we do.
I
But
see.
still, in regards to the
Sorry you feel
storyline
that way.
and the characters you meet,
Fine,
brilliant,
then.
brilliantly
Come or
done.
don't come, it's
you
your
know,
decision.
especially Titus and Orin's characters.
Ah! What am I supposed to say? You tell me it's my decision. But I don't have a choice, do I? You're the only one who can tell me what's going on anyways. I have to go with you. I have to.
Irritating. I know. Or are you afraid?
Also, legitimately, at the end of
It's all
towards the end of this stream, and Skill, this is more directed at you. When we
All right.
fight the final form of you know who inside
Will I ever
of
go
you know
home?
what. I'm
Back to
trying not to
Anakin?
give spoilers here, but it's the greatest battle
That's up
music
to
of Final
Jack.
Fantasy X. You remember?
Oh, yeah.
That battle is going to strictly have its own part,
I'm going
strictly
to
because
offer
of the
my
music.
services to Yuna. Come.
We all have those battle themes we love.
Yep,
Mine's
that's.
the
Yep, I love that battle. That's because it brings back memories of Transkuja and from Final Fantasy IX. You know what I mean? So it's got that nice little 8-bit. Huh?
Progressed in nine.
You never
I
did?
never progressed in-
Oh my
I
God.
never played it.
I tell you what,
my
man. If you like storylines like your brother and I do, Final Fantasy IX probably has the best storyline next to 10. So, I mean, and it's weird. I mean, and this will go out to the streamers too. We'll take a little bit of a break here just to bring you up and I guess let you know a little bit more about me. But as I've said in the very first stream when we were in Xanarkand starting the game, I've completed and beaten every single Final Fantasy except Final Fantasy 11 and 14, which are online and subscription games. I'm not a big fan of them games. I just don't like the layout. But I've completed everything up to this point. And it's funny because Final Fantasy 8 has some of the best music I've ever heard for a Final Fantasy. And then you come up to Final Fantasy 9, which has incredible music as well. But like the Ultimacia fight in Final Fantasy 8 is so mesmerizing. It's like sometimes I just stop battling just to hear the music. But to everybody that knows the Final Fantasy franchise and to people that don't, I implore you to go to YouTube and look up Blackwing Metamorphosis. It is my favorite song in the entire Final Fantasy franchise, and it is so well done. But yeah, but Final Fantasy VIII broke records when it came out. Man, it was the graphics and the storyline was all over the place, but it actually fit for that game. It was actually very well done. Once you get into the end game content, it was great. Final Fantasy VIII. Of course, the beginning was very slow to start, and the junctioning system, like here we have the sphere grid system. There, the only way to kind of, and I mean, you could level up your characters to level 99, but you didn't level them up by a sphere grid. You leveled them up, they gained stats for each level, and then you could junction Aeons, or in that game called Guardian Forces, to use elements for different things. And it was just very confusing all over the place. But, you know, it was just, it's a great game. And Final Fantasy IX is just great. It's definitely got that cartoony feel to it, though. You know what I mean? So I can see why a lot of people fell back on it, because you went from Final Fantasy VII, great graphics for its time, to Final Fantasy VIII, impeccable graphics for its time, back to a anime-ish, cartoonish Zidane, Vivi, and Steiner. You know what I mean? Like, I understand why people kind of gave up it there, but those of us that actually stuck it out and played through, the music just pulled you in. The storyline pulled you in. So Zidane and Dagger were, of course, the best, you know, around. So it was great. Yep. Yeah, Vivi. Yeah. Yeah. It's great. Back onto the stream, though, real quick. What?
Battle theme was great.
Yep. I'm sorry. I think the best battle music, or just battling in general, will always be Final Fantasy VII. To me, that's just, it's so great. Back onto the stream, though, you're basically gonna come back to the square. And earlier on in the part 1 Luca stream, we had to go up and get that 1,000 gil up here. That's where we're gonna go. So again, you just follow along, and you know, you'll see where we're all headed to. And I'm just going to check and see if I can sell what I don't need. So we don't need Water Strike. We're going to sell that. Metal, we don't need defense, don't need Dark Ward. So there we go. Get a little bit of gil here. And we're actually going to go ahead and sort everything, keep everything organized. There we go. Now we got a little bit more dialogue here between Titus and Yuna. Pretty funny scene, one of the best.
Think he's gonna stay here?
But then after this, that's it.
Sir
Then we go to the
Orin knows
next
him,
section. So I'm going to cut the stream again. Very
You were
short,
right.
only 20 minutes
He
so
did
far.
meet someone he knew.
And restart the
Do you
stream
think
back up
he'll
again,
find a
and it's
way
going to be the
back
me
to
and High
Xanarkand?
Road. So enjoy this
In any case,
little
I'll miss
dialogue,
having
of
him
course.
around.
You're going to hear us talking, of course, but enjoy what you can hear, and you know,
He's still in town, isn't he?
I'll
I think
sign
I'll
off
go
towards
see
the
him.
end and restart it right back up.
Whoa.
Sir Orin!
You have a YouTube channel yet,
Sir.
Skill?
I wish to become your guardian.
I haven't
Do
really
you
been on it
accept?
or edited it.
You know what you should do?
Serious?
You
I
refuse.
No.
I kind of, because I stream
We
directly to
accept, right,
YouTube now
everyone?
rather than Twitch.
Of course.
And like
no
I
problem
may
at all.
start streaming to Twitch again.
why?
But I may only stream to Twitch
I
when I'm
promised
doing
Braska.
the computer stuff. right?
You
Because
promised.
other than that, here, if I'm streaming from the PS4 to YouTube, it automatically saves the video
Thank you,
to your
Sir Warren.
YouTube
You're
channel.
welcome to
It
join
processes it. You can write the description and everything, and you can go back and edit it like I've been doing, right?
He comes too.
So if you want to start saving things from Destiny,
Hi, guys.
from Rise of Iron, or from Final Fantasy, like you're saving stuff now onto Twitch,
This
in
one I
like a
promise
couple
you.
weeks, that's going to go away.
Is Sir Jekyll
You know, because
Yeah, it's like
it doesn't stay forever.
Can't say. Haven't seen
Yeah,
him
it's
in
like
10
15
years.
days. Yeah, so I can show you how to download that though and upload it to YouTube. So from here on out, if you want to start
You'll
streaming to
need it
YouTube,
eventually.
you just got to link your YouTube account,
Yes.
and it'll save
I'm
everything. So
looking
since you're
forward
going
to
to stream your gameplay, it's good to have it for however long you want it, right?
What's our itinerary?
But just make sure that you verify your account,
Where are we headed?
okay, on YouTube,
Hey,
because if you
come
don't,
with
you can
me.
only stream 15 minutes worth.
yeah, I need to go and update my account information on it.
Yeah.
Change it to my PSN username because right now it's my
Hey,
email
what?
username. I can't change it on my phone.
Yeah, well, you should be able to do that in the account settings. Like right when you set up the YouTube account,
Hey.
you should have been able to do that. Yeah.
I was paying
You
attention.
sound sad.
No, it's all right. But
Yeah,
I mean, and also
What
another thing
screens?
is that I can also feature you after I get.
really
I
don't think
forget
that's gonna
how it
help
works,
this
but
time.
I can also link your feature your YouTube account
You
to
know what?
my two accounts as well. So,
It's
like, if
embarrassing to
anybody
say
just
this myself,
searches me up and sees me, they
but
can see on the
summoners
right hand
and their
side
guardians
the people that are
kind of
featured
like
also
Spirit's ray of light.
to look at. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of
So if they
people in
like what I'm
Spirit
doing, I can have
depend on
featured
us
channels, and then they can click on yours and be
I
like, "Oh
learned
shit, he's cool too."
to
Subscribe.
practice
You know what I mean?
smiling when I'm feeling sad, you know. I know it's hard.
Yeah. I understand. I think.
Right. Now let's see what you can do.
Huh?
Come on.
I love how she talks to him like a dog. Like, come on, you can do it. Come on. I really like that. There's literally a 3-second delay
This is
from
weird.
the actual gameplay to my
Next,
stream.
try laughing out loud.
Like, I'm not kidding.
What?
It's like 3 to 5 seconds. It's
Come
not
on,
bad. I got
show
some good
me.
connection today.
Oh yeah, most streams are like 10 seconds.
Yeah. Or sometimes on Twitch, it's like 20.
Yep, it's kind of annoying.
But yeah, I have decided to give up the Crucible until Rise of Iron.
Yeah, so I was done way down.
Yeah, I'm done with it. So
That beat way too much.
yeah. Well, I mean, again, we're in the meta stage. You know what I mean? Our
You
meta is tough.
Probably shouldn't
You know.
laugh anymore.
So, and I don't have the necessary guns, if you will, to fit in.
None of us do. Yeah, we do, but it's just not fair. That's the get right word.
Yep.
I know how to use spirit grid.
Too funny.
Yep.
It was your idea.
Thank you.
Like, I thoroughly enjoy playing this game. It's so
I want my
relaxing, dude.
journey
Like, oh my god.
full
At
of
night, this is
laughter.
part of the reason why I've been doing this, because I've been getting ramped up from playing Iron
Okay.
Banner and stuff from Destiny. Even though I was wrecking,
We should get
you know, I was
separated.
just kind of like,
Just
I needed
listen.
a calm down period. So, and this is my alternate
I'll come
PlayStation
running.
account, so I didn't have any save files on
promise.
here, and I was like, you know what? Let me actually start doing the walkthrough, so I can start continuing to write the walkthrough that I'm doing. And like, it's amazing to see what I have written so far
let's
in
go.
the actual walkthrough. Like, I'm going through everything. Like, this is an actual walkthrough. But of course, I'm not going to distribute it. You know what I mean? It's going to be available
What are
to
you
look at,
looking at?
but I
We
will
were
not
just
make a
worried you
profit
guys might
on
have
it, of
gone
course, for
crazy.
copyright infringement purposes, etc.
Sorry.
You know, but and it will be posted.
All right.
I'm
Now,
also looking
we will
into
go to the temple
having
at
a
Chosen.
my own
And
website
Guardians,
that'll have
don't
PDF
forget to
files
smile.
of the guides up on them. You know what I mean? And this is stuff like, for me, a lot of people have said to me, because I speak to a lot of people, whether albeit it be on GameFAQs or any other gaming site industry, if you will, that I talk to a bunch of people, and they all say, well, you know, you actually could make money if you don't copyright infringe on it. And I said, I'm not really in it for the money. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to make a basic strategy guide and, you know, have it. There we go. I can move around. Real quick on the stream version, this is your level 2 save sphere. Now you can actually have an option to play Blitzball whenever you want from here on out at most save spheres. At some points it'll be grayed out, like like right before boss battles and intense plot storyline twists and whatnot. And also you also get the scouting system here for Blitzball. You can walk up to random people, and those that are actually available or eligible to play Blitzball, you can start recruiting. And again, I'm going to get into all of that in a later stream. There is a certain team you need later on in the game. It makes the game so much easier in order to obtain Waka's overdrives and his sigil, in order to obtain his celestial weapons. So we'll get into that later on. For now, you know, just so you'll see here, we can save, play Blitzball, or cancel. So we're going to save the game here. And I'm going to cut the stream, and I'm just going to pop it right back up again like I did right after Blitzball, and we're going to continue on with part 7 of the walkthrough, 7.0, which is the Me and High Road. And here we're going to have 2 parts. If I feel like it, I may just run the whole entire scene in one in itself. I'm not sure. I haven't decided. So it depends on how far we get, because we're going to level here. We got a boss fight here. You get the introduction to riding chocobos here. And all that kind of stuff. And then you get a pretty nice little dialogue section of Yuna and Titus again, you know, the 2 main characters. So we will be right back again. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream, this 27-minute stream of boringness, if you will. But like, subscribe, comment, suggest ideas, concerns, questions, anything, write them down there in the description. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, everything's there. Thanks for watching.